Comic review in 3 minutes. Let's go. Issue 3 of Shredder. The comic opens up with Shredder being greeted by the receptionist and going by the alias Tai-san. He then talks to her about his flight there as he complains that first class has really gone down and believes that Europe's standards have really plummeted. He then tells Agent Avan that he can see the reflection coming from her binoculars. And as she asks him questions about his alias, he tells her that she was only there to shadow him and nothing else. As Shredder talks to Mr. Baton, the head of the company, Mr. Baton asks the Shredder if he wants to go fly to his nearest restaurant, and that's when Shredder drops his entire cover. As he tells Mr. Baton he smells fear on him and tells him where the main component of the extra-dimensional bomb is. As he tries to tell the Shredder, that's when a portal opens up behind him and we see a scientist grab him from behind. This being the same scientist we saw at the last issue. Unfazed from what has happened, the Shredder prepares to go and find the scientist. And then that's when Anden calls and asks the Shredder what is happening and if he needs any backup. The Shredder tells her that he has a built-in short-range teleporter inside his chest, and no, he won't be needing her help. As he heads down to the reception area, that's where he finds the bewildered receptionist. And he asks her where to find the mad scientist's lab. As he heads down to the lab, that's when the Shredder sees a whole bunch of bodies split in half, as he calls it a shrine to worms, which enrages the scientist, causing him to attack the Shredder. As the fight continues, Agent Anden asks if the Shredder needs help, and the Shredder tells her not to interfere. But that little interference caused the Shredder to drop his guard for a moment, allowing the mad scientist to get a hit in. And as the mad scientist says that they will usher in a new world, that's when Shredder tells him that he's been to other worlds, and he's seen science that looks like magic, and magic that looks like science, and tells him that none of that is for them. Then that's when Agent Anna tells the Shredder that she's going to shut down the power, and Shredder tells her not to, but she does anyway. And so now he's fighting a man with a teleporter in the darkness. However, this gives Shredder a leg up. As Shredder puts his claws into the beam of light, that's when we see the mad scientist teleport in onto the Shredder's claws. And as Shredder cuts him open, that's when the mad scientist says that he is full of strings, and the Shredder tells him, no, those are his entrails. Then we cut to Agent Anden talking to the Shredder, telling him that she knew that the EMP wouldn't stop the teleporter, but it would give him a chance to attack the mad scientist, as it would show a light before he teleports into reality. But the Shredder tells her that this was the second time she went against his wishes. And he tells her about his alias, which used to be a friend of his, but after going against him 3 times, he kept his friend close by burying him in cement underneath the Foot Clan headquarters. So after putting the fear of God on her, he tells her that his apprentice needs one more thing, a special magical component, and that she seeks to actually let terror and chaos reign all over the world. Is it me, or is it weird seeing the Shredder be like a good guy for once? Or at least in this case, like a lesser evil in a sense. It's also kind of crazy to see that like people that are even close to him, if they don't do what he wants, he will, in a sense, take him out the picture. But let me know what you guys think of this issue down in the comments below.